Thanksgiving. Unveiling America's unique tradition. Thanksgiving, a quintessential American holiday, has a profound place in the hearts and homes of millions across the United States. Observed annually on the fourth Thursday of November, it brings families and friends together to express gratitude for the bountiful harvest and blessings of the year. In this video, we'll delve into the uniqueness of Thanksgiving, its historical roots, controversies, religious aspects, and more to gain a deeper understanding of this cherished holiday. Thanksgiving stands as a holiday uniquely American. While many nations celebrate harvest festivals or days of thanks, the American Thanksgiving has evolved into a cultural phenomenon. It combines family gatherings, feasting, parades, and football games, reflecting the nation's diverse traditions and values. The origins of Thanksgiving trace back to the early 17th century when pilgrims from England, seeking religious freedom, landed at Plymouth Rock in what is now Massachusetts. They faced a harsh winter but were assisted by Native Americans, particularly the Wampanoag tribe, who taught them essential agricultural skills. In 1621, the Pilgrims and Native Americans came together to celebrate a successful harvest, often considered the first Thanksgiving. However, it's worth noting that there are other claims to the first Thanksgiving in the United States. Spanish explorers and settlers in Florida and Texas are believed to have celebrated Thanksgiving as early as 1565, predating the Plymouth Pilgrims. For example, there are accounts of Spanish explorer Pedro Menéndez de Avilés celebrating a Day of Thanksgiving with the indigenous Timucua tribe in 1565 after arriving in St. Augustine, Florida, which is often cited as one of the earliest recorded instances of a Thanksgiving celebration in what would become the United States. Thanksgiving's date has seen a series of changes over the years. It didn't always have a fixed date. Before President Abraham Lincoln officially declared it a national holiday in 1863, setting the date as the last Thursday in November, Thanksgiving was celebrated on different days and months. However, its journey to becoming a national holiday was greatly influenced by Sarah Josepha Hale, a prominent 19th-century writer and editor. She played a significant role in advocating for Thanksgiving's official recognition by writing numerous letters to political leaders, including President Lincoln, urging them to establish Thanksgiving as a unified holiday. Despite her efforts, Thanksgiving's date faced another alteration in 1939 when President Franklin D. Roosevelt attempted to move it up a week to lengthen the Christmas shopping season during the Great Depression. This change, dubbed Franksgiving, was met with public resistance. Thankfully, after 2 years of celebrating on different dates, Thanksgiving was again officially set as the fourth Thursday in November in 1941, where it has remained ever since. While Thanksgiving is a time of unity and gratitude, it's essential to acknowledge the controversies associated with its history. Some Native Americans view Thanksgiving as a day of mourning rather than celebration, as it marks the beginning of a difficult period of colonization and displacement. The sanitized version of the Pilgrim-Native American relationship presented in traditional Thanksgiving narratives has been criticized for overlooking the true history of oppression and suffering. In Plymouth, Massachusetts, some Native American groups hold a national day of mourning on Thanksgiving to remember the suffering and injustice experienced by Native Americans throughout history. It's a day of reflection and activism rather than celebration. Religious aspects have also played a significant role in the evolution of Thanksgiving. The Pilgrims, who were devout separatists, saw their survival in the New World as a divine providence. They viewed their bountiful harvest as a sign of God's favor and held religious services as part of their Thanksgiving celebrations. Today, many Americans include prayer or expressions of gratitude to their faith during Thanksgiving gatherings. Thanksgiving has evolved over the centuries, adapting to the changing American society. While turkey is the centerpiece of most Thanksgiving feasts, historical records suggest that the Pilgrims and Native Americans at the 1621 celebration likely had venison and seafood like fish and lobster as well. Over time, the menu evolved to include other dishes like stuffing, cranberry sauce, and pumpkin pie. Several important Thanksgiving traditions have evolved over time, adding to the richness of the holiday. Among these traditions are televised football games, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and the presidential turkey pardon. The tradition of televised football games has become a staple of Thanksgiving, providing entertainment for many families. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, which started in 1924 as a Christmas parade to kick off the holiday shopping season in New York City, has transformed into an iconic Thanksgiving event enjoyed by millions. Additionally, the tradition of the President of the United States pardoning a turkey before Thanksgiving dates back to President Harry Truman in 1947. However, it wasn't until President George H.W. Bush in 1989 that the turkey pardon became an official, tongue-in-cheek tradition, adding a touch of humor to the holiday. These diverse traditions are all cherished parts of Thanksgiving, reflecting the holiday's cultural and historical significance. At its core, Thanksgiving is about gratitude and spending quality time with loved ones. Families gather from near and far, often sharing what they're thankful for and reflecting on the year's blessings. It's a time to reconnect, share stories, and strengthen bonds. In recent years, there has also been a growing emphasis on giving back during Thanksgiving. Many people volunteer at food banks and shelters to help those less fortunate, embodying the spirit of thankfulness through acts of kindness. Thanksgiving remains an enduring and beloved American tradition, embracing a unique blend of history, culture, and values. It's a time to appreciate the blessings of the past year, spend time with family and friends, and reflect on the diverse aspects of American history, both inspiring and challenging. While it may have its controversies, Thanksgiving continues to remind us of the importance of gratitude, unity, and the enduring spirit of America. Thanks for watching.